What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Have you ever been in a relationship where you were doing the best you knew how? You were doing certain things to maybe cater to the other person, and you felt like nothing you did was good enough and they were not giving you the appreciation that you deserve. Have you ever been there? Particularly men, married men, or men who are in long-term relationships. We can give ourselves over to the mission of trying to make our wives or our woman happy, only to find out she don't appreciate what we're doing. We can take her car to get washed, take her car to get detailed. It's always clean. She ain't got to worry about it. So on and so forth. Try to take care of the bills. Try to all those things that we feel a man is supposed to do, only to find out that the wife at the end of the day don't really care about that, and we've been missing the mark, and she's not showing us appreciation or gratitude or saying thank you or words of kindness, and she doesn't feel any appreciation coming from you. And even you get into maybe a little argument where she says you don't never do nothing for me, and then you got this big list of what are you talking about, this is all for you. Y'all been there? Have y'all been there? Have y'all been in a relationship where you're doing what you feel from your heart? Maybe you're a woman and you say, I cook, clean, and I wash his clothes. When you real snappy with it, you want to, you say, I wash your dirty drawers. You wash more than you wash t-shirts, socks, you know what I'm saying, pants, all kind of stuff. But when they want to get snappy with you, I wash your dirty drawers. Okay, you did all that. And the man may not show you appreciation or gratitude for what you do. Have y'all been there? Can y'all relate to what I just said? The question then becomes, because I've been there, the question becomes then, who's right and who's wrong? Because both people are doing acts that they feel the other person should respect and respond to with appreciation. If your wife or your girlfriend get up in the morning and makes you lunch for the day, or make sure you got some coffee or something to eat in the morning, have some food in your stomach, she's doing that to give comfort to you, to try to take the burden off of you in the morning so that you can leave, go to work, have a great day. She's doing that for you as the man. And then on the flip side, if your man takes your car to get it detailed, get it washed, get it clean, have your favorite air freshener in there, again, he's doing it for your comfort. He's doing it to make your life easier. But neither one of those things may be the thing that the other person deems worthy enough to show appreciation for. Maybe he don't see the fact that you get up in the morning and cook him something to eat and make him a thermos full of coffee as something that he really, really, really need. In other words, it's not something that's coming from him, his expression of what he wants. It may just be something that you do on your own. Maybe you get up and make a cup of coffee anyway, and you make him one. Now, should appreciation be given? Should some thankfulness be there? Should some gratitude be there? Should it be shared? It should. But maybe in his case, he just wants you to talk to him with a little respect. Maybe in his case, when he gets off work at night, maybe he would like for his back to be rubbed. Maybe he would trade, and this go both ways. I'm just using this as an example. Maybe he would trade that cup of coffee for a back massage, for a different tone in conversation. And then on the flip side, maybe she would trade some, in other words, yeah, I see that you took my car to get clean, but what I really want from you is a level of emotional connectivity where we can conversate. I can tell you about my day. So you might be busy doing things, but I don't have necessary access to you. I want to sit down and talk to you. Maybe that's what she's saying. So she's not going to value her car being clean if she don't feel that you're really connecting to who she is. The value is going to be different. So because the value is going to be different, she's not going to show the appreciation, and both ways. If the other person don't feel that the person is doing something that they deem worthy of being appreciated, both parties will withhold appreciation. So now you're in a relationship where neither one is appreciating the other one. At least they're not making it known, they're not making it verbal, right? They're not making it plain. Both the man and the woman, both doing things trying to help the other person, and neither one is getting the appreciation that they're looking for. Think about that. And I know y'all been there. I've been there. You going to work, you paying the bills, you being loyal, you doing different things, you making sure the grass is cut, you doing all these things, only to find out she still feel like you don't appreciate me. And on the flip side, the woman, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm taking care of the kids, I'm all of that, only to find out he's still not doing things that show he appreciates me, and I'm not giving him the appreciation back. And so I think, it's my opinion now, I think that it all boils down to a lack of communication. Sometimes we assume that we know what to do to make the other person happy, feel loved, appreciated. I'm going to say it again. Sometimes, most of the time, we assume that we know what to do. We generally move from a love language of how we would like to receive it. So if we like acts of service, then we'll provide acts of service and think that the other person should gravitate to that and be okay with it. But their chief love language might be quality time, which you may not provide. But you're doing all of these acts of service and can't understand why he or she is not responding correctly, because you got to communicate. You got to sit down with one another and ask specific questions. What is it that I can do for you that will cause you to feel loved and appreciated? And most couples don't do that. What is it that I can do for you as a woman? I don't want to compare you to no other woman. What is it, Keisha, that I can do for you that will show you I love and appreciate and care about you? And then Keisha tells him, this is what you can do. And then she say, now Sam, what is it that I can do for you that will show you I love and appreciate and care about you? But we cannot continue to assume that we know, missing it, and underneath the surface, both people are becoming resentful towards the other person, right? Because we're still assuming. So at some point you can say, I've been with this dude 5 years and he still don't know me. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? I've been with this dude 6, 7 years and he still ain't figured out by now what it takes to put a smile on my face. I've been with this dude 10 years and he still ain't figured out. He think all he got to do is take his clothes off, jump in the bed, pump a couple of times, and that's enough to put a smile on my face. Honey, it take more than that. 10 years, this woman still have no idea. She still don't appreciate. Yeah. How you think some affairs get started? Because one of the other starts complaining to somebody else about how they feel unappreciated. They may not say those words, but it's going to be very close to that. Yeah, she don't appreciate me like that. What? What you do for your wife? I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. And you know the other chick, she gaming anyway, right? She don't care about y'all relationship. So she gonna cheerlead the whole situation. What? Oh, my car is filthy right now. When you go outside and look at my car, you see how filthy my car is. You see my tires ain't had no tire shine on it in years. I got sorry, man. If I had a man like you, if I had a man that would keep my car clean, man, what is your wife talking? I wish I had a man like you. Yeah. I wish I had a man that kept my car clean. I wish I had a man that kept the grass cut. I wish I had a man that paid the bills on time. See, everything that your wife may not, or your husband, this goes both ways now. Everything that the other person may or may not appreciate, the other person, the outside influence, all of a sudden they appreciate all that. And it go both ways. It go both ways. The woman said, I don't like how my husband talked to me. He talked to me like I'm a dog. He talked to me. He just used me up like a piece of meat. And then the other joker, he don't care about your relationship. He say, man, he talked to you like that? Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe it either. Fine as you is, girl, I would never raise my voice at you. As a matter of fact, this is as loud as I would ever talk to you. My voice would never go up with you. You so fine, girl. You so for real. Yeah, but my husband don't see it like that. He don't know he don't know what he got. And here come the game, right? And even if nothing ever go down, thoughts have now infiltrated the mind that says maybe I'm better off with somebody else, even if it ain't the two jokers that's gaming the relationship anyway. But the mind will say maybe I'm better off with somebody else. No, what you need to do is sit down at a table on date night. Call it date night. No kids, no distractions, no nothing. And talk to one another. Say we're moving fast through life, but I don't want to miss what we have going on. What is it that I can do to show you? What do you need from me to show you I fully appreciate and love you? What do you need from me? And she may say, what I really need is after the kids lay down and it's a long day and it's at night, I really just want to lay in your lap and you rub my back. I got a lot of stuff going on. My mama's sick, my sister little ill, nieces and nephews, all this. That's what I really want. And then when you don't stop getting her car clean now, right? But when you give in to what she really wants, I really want you to just, if you don't mind, every other Saturday, can you go do the grocery shopping? And can you rub my back 3 or 4 times a week when I lay in your lap at night and we watching the show? Don't stop cleaning the car. But you watch what happens. When you give in to what she really wants, she gonna switch over and start recognizing the other stuff that you was doing. Remember I told you now, Professor X putting you on game now. Y'all know when I talk that country talk, Professor X putting you on game now. When you do what she, and this go both ways. I'm just talking about the man to the woman. We're going to take man lead. So we're going to start this thing first, right? We lead it. We say we lead it. We're going to start it first. We're going to sit down, have a conversation. Boom. What do you need? She going to speak. We're going to start it. This week, we're starting right now. When you do whatever she say that was going to show her appreciation, if it's in your capacity to do so, when you do it, the other stuff you was doing, you watch what I tell you. You gonna be out, you was cutting the grass for her before she didn't appreciate it, she didn't recognize it. Watch what happened now after you rubbed her back 3 or 4 times and went grocery shopping on every other Saturday so she wouldn't have to do it and brought the groceries in the house. like a man should and help her put them up. Watch what happens. The next time you go out there cut the grass, especially maybe not in the front yard because she got a nice shape to her, so she ain't gonna want to come out in the front, show her body off too much. But when you start cutting the back grass, whatever you like, tea, lemonade, water, Kool-Aid, orange juice, little wine, whatever you like, she gonna come out there in some little shorts and a tank top, bare feet on the back porch, and she gonna have you talking about how nice the grass. You been cutting the grass for 10 years, she ain't never pay no attention. All of a sudden now she talking about you got the back, you got the grass looking like a perfect, like somebody cut the grass at a base. She gonna be talking all kind of crazy stuff, just pumping your little ego head right on up. Boy, this grass is like a baseball field out here. Yo, stop playing, give me the stuff. Just like, stop playing, give me some of that orange juice, girl, with your fine self. Yeah, yeah. Show off her thighs, her body a little bit. That's what's gonna happen. And on the flip side, same thing. But anyway, I'm here to help. Y'all got it? Good.